What is going on, guys? So I've got two hilarious Tom Leykis clips. The first one is some girl that calls in and she starts arguing with Tom about being fat and stretch marks. I don't know, she just kind of rambles on for a little bit. And then the second clip is some hate caller, and this guy's pissed off. I don't know, he's just some hater, and he's complaining about how long the intro is and stuff. I don't know. If he doesn't like the show, why doesn't he just go watch something else or listen to something else? That's the thing that I don't understand. But the other thing I wanted to say is I started a Facebook page, so if you guys want to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I'll leave the link to that in the description below. So enjoy these clips, let me know what you think about them, and I'll see you in the next video.
It's Natalie on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Natalie.
First of all, so you don't have to ask me, I am 5'9". I weigh 134 pounds. I'm at 34B. And I really feel like with the last caller, I believe her name was Diane.
Yeah.
Somebody who is 5'7" and weighs 140 pounds is not fat.
Well, no, dear, that's when you average out all the fat porkers you've got in this country. Suddenly it's below average. But so what?
Well, the normal weight for someone who is 5'7" would be 140 pounds.
Well, dear, what you call normal, most men would call unattractive.
So what size do you think someone is who's 140 pounds and 5'7"?
Dear, I don't know women's sizes. I really don't care.
Well, I think in my eyes, for what you would think would be a good size for a woman, based on the way you think, would be either a 2 or a 4. Am I correct?
Small, yes.
Okay. Well, somebody who weighs 140 pounds and is 5'7" would generally be a size 4. Maybe a 5.
Dear.
Depending on how they're proportioned.
That dress would be splitting.
No. I totally disagree with you. And I really feel like you... I have to say I've agreed with... I'm not a complete hater. I'd say I'm 98 cents a hater. But I disagree with the fact that I feel like sometimes you're not really... I mean, you're honest about what you're talking about, but I feel like you really feed into the negativity.
I feed into the negativity.
You do.
That's a groovy concept there.
You do. You find something negative about that person, whether you can attack them with their weight, or you can attack them with their lifestyle, or attack them on their looks, and then you feed into that.
So you want more positivity.
More.
You want me to put more positive energy into the world.
I'm not saying that.
Uplift people.
Your choice is to put negative energy into the world, and that's how you make a 7-figure income.
Well, and that's my job.
Exactly.
All right.
But I feel like sometimes the calls get, like, I feel like there's something positive that could have come out of that call.
Well, if I am so unacceptable, why do so many people call me?
Do you know why? Do you want to know why I listen to your show? Because from 6 to 7 o'clock, I'm in my car, and you are the most entertaining thing on the radio.
Oh, that's terrible.
But that doesn't necessarily...
That's so wrong.
Going to a movie.
It's like going to a movie. How much money are movies making these days? Shrek made $300 million.
Exactly, but it's entertaining, and I want to be...
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm entertaining you. It's so wrong.
No, it's great that you're entertaining me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I have to agree with you or that I cannot be...
I never said you have to agree with me.
That I even learn anything...
But if you hate me, you shouldn't be listening. You should be listening to something more uplifting.
Why shouldn't I? I could hate a character in a movie and love to go and see that character.
Except I'm not a character in a movie. I'm a real person.
To me, you're a character because you play a role on the radio.
I'm not playing a role on the radio. I say real things. Name one thing I've said that you don't think I believe.
I think that 50% of the time, Tom...
Name one thing I have said that I don't believe.
I don't know if you believe it or not.
Name one thing you think I don't believe. Just name one.
One thing that I think that you don't believe.
Yes.
I think, well, first of all, let me ask you this.
No. We're going to stick to this. No, dear. You don't have an answer, and you're trying to filibuster here. You answer my question, and then I'll answer your next question.
Okay.
You name one thing I've said that I don't believe.
Do you know why I can't answer that question? Because
there isn't anything?
You honestly believe, but...
Dear, it was not whether you know. I was asking your opinion.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Broader spectrum, the subjects you talk about, I feel like you exaggerate.
Like what?
To an extreme.
Give me an example.
When you talk about, like maybe last week there was a guy talking about his girlfriend and how he felt sorry for her because she had stretch marks and he was trying to take her to the gym. And he was really trying to do something positive for the other person. Whether she's a gold digger or whatever she is, he was trying to bring positive to that person's life.
Well, going to the gym, you go to the gym for the next 100 years. If you have stretch marks, they're there. That's it. It's done.
But she was overweight because she just had a baby. They had a baby together. And you were knocking him.
It's not his job to be raising her self-esteem. That's why they call it self-esteem.
But you know what? That's one person doing something positive for another person.
Isn't that heartwarming?
That person's life. Yes, it is heartwarming.
Yes. Mm.
And I think that you were trying so hard to find something negative.
There is something negative. You know what? If she had a baby and she has stretch marks, why does he have to go with her to the gym? Why can't she get up off her fat ass and do it herself?
Because he made the baby with her, and just because she had to carry it and get the stretch marks doesn't mean that he is not...
She didn't have to have a goddamn baby.
Well, they chose to have a baby. That's what they decided to do, and I feel like that you were trying to find everything negative.
We're pregnant. Both of us, we're pregnant. So stupid.
No, but you were asking questions that have absolutely nothing to do with the subject to attack him in every negative way you could. And that's all I'm saying. That's what I don't agree with, and that's what I hate about your show.
But you continue listening.
I do. Mm-hmm. Because it's so ridiculous. It's comedy. It's funny.
So ridiculous, you have to listen.
I don't have to listen, but I choose to.
You choose to because it's so entertaining.
It's very entertaining. It's not necessarily the way...
And you've been listening for years.
No, I haven't. I'm actually about a year.
About a year.
Yes.
As offensive as it is and as much as you hate me, you continue to listen.
I never said it was offensive, but I just figured out that in order to make some of the calls interesting, you're almost playing a role. I feel like you're exaggerating a little bit. I don't feel like it's genuinely the way you feel.
Oh, I see.
I feel like
so you think that I thought it was a good thing for the guy to go to the gym when his wife had stretch marks?
I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I think it's very positive that he's trying to help her to feel better about herself. You should have said, you know what?
No.
Great. It's positive. You're trying to make her feel better, but I don't agree with it.
Needy. She's needy.
She's needy. Not necessarily. If you're in a marriage and you are a team and you feed off of each other, just like in a workplace, if you worked with somebody you like and you had to be with that person on a daily basis.
I'll tell you what, being fat and having stretch marks like those, they were not feeding off each other. She was feeding on something else.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
If there was no women in this world, what would you do? Y'all be running around circles, going to...
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, we'd be slapping the salami.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show from Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM, the only radio program with the balls to throw it open to people who hate him. Hate me. Hate it. If that's you, you call me right now, 1-800-5800-TOM. Dial me now. Charlie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, you think that intro was long enough, man?
Which one?
The intro, the little guitar work. Hey, I'm Tom. Think that was long enough? Everyone waiting in their cars?
No, actually, I should have gone a little further to remind people I'm on Monday through Friday at this time. And
play it 2 or 3 more times.
Leykis 101 every Thursday. Don't miss that. Could have promoted some of my upcoming appearances.
You ever notice what kind of cars have Leykis 101 stickers on them? You see a lot of like Lexus or Mercedes. With Yo, you do?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I see a lot of ones that are all dented up and bashed in.
Well, you know what? We're number one. You know, in fact, we have the broad spectrum of listeners because we are the number one show.
Sheer boredom.
Oh, I don't care what the reason.
Boredom.
I don't care what the reason is. The fact is, we're number one. Whether it's because you're bored on the freeway, or there's 82 radio stations you could be listening to in Southern California. There's plenty of other places you could be going, but you don't, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I listen to you, Tom, but your values are all screwed up, man.
How can you say that?
You have no idea what it's like to truly love a woman, to like have a child, to raise a family. You're a failure. Your marriages are failed.
I know exactly what I need to do to love a woman.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
what do you call love?
Huh?
What do you call love, then?
I'll show you. Come on down.
What, signing the boobies? That's love?
Oh, I love doing that.
I get bored of that.
Hey, the women don't get bored with it, I'll tell you that.
You know, hedonism is, you can never fulfill your hedonistic desires. So
really? You should try making a 7-figure income and having women open their blouses to you all day long and see if you're fulfilled.
You still want more, though, don't you?
Yeah,
you just never get enough.
Well, I much as I love it, I always love a little more, and who doesn't? But it's not that I don't feel fulfilled. Every time it happens, I feel fulfilled.
At the end of the day, you're going to be just as horny as I am.
No,
you're not going to have love.
Put it this way, I'm not going to have a family. What, are you kidding me? I've got, you know how many sons I've never had who call in this place all the time?
In prison, maybe.
I am raising America's young men.
So what happens when you don't get anymore? What's going to make you happy then?
Viagra, Cialis.
What legacy are you going to leave?
Are you kidding me? I've got a large body of work. As opposed to all the women with large bodies. Those who call in and yell at me.
You just don't know. You just don't know what true love is.
Well, pal, I know what a truly large bank account is. That's something you'll never know.
I might.
And you'll be amazed how happy one can be with all those zeros.
But what do you have to spend it on?
Are you kidding me?
You know, James Brown said he beat his wives, but he says, it's a man's world, but wouldn't be nothing without a girl.
Right. And it was who was he beating at the time he said that?
Well, he was beaten out of love.
Oh, he was beating out of love. Yeah, I see. I know. Well, a lot of religious folks out there believe in beating. Passion. Yeah, I know. A lot of religious folks out there.
What passion can you really have with somebody you don't know? What passion?
Are you kidding me? When you see an 18-year-old woman with her clothes off, I'll show you passion.
Her voice, man. 18-year-old girls, give me a break.
I'll tell you what. If her mouth is full, she won't say a word.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. She's 18. I don't want her to say a word.
Well, yeah,
you're laughing over there.
I've been listening to you for a long time.
I know you.
Your sense of cause and effect may be somewhat correct, but
I am amazed. The haters all admit that what I'm saying is probably true, somewhat true, mostly true. I'm just another human being. This country is built on commerce and getting laid. Every commercial on TV is how to use a product to get sex. How to use money to get sex. How to use floor wax to get sex. That's what America's all about.
It's empty materialism. Let me say something to your little...
Well, this is the country of empty materialism. We were built on empty materialism.
Well, let me say something to your little boys out there, all right? Look deep in your heart and see what you truly value. See if you really, really want nothing but to get laid. If you do, then Tom Leykis might be your man.
And boys, I'll tell you what you do. Instead of looking into your heart, how about you look deep into your crotch?